Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been getting so many requests for chatty get ready with me videos, and I don't think I've ever actually done one on my channel before. And it's something that you guys really wanted to see, so today I'm going to run a few errands and then going out to grab lunch with some girlfriends. So I need to get ready and put myself together. I thought it'd be fun to get on camera and kind of talk to you guys while I'm getting ready. It's kind of weird because I normally don't ever talk to the camera when I'm getting ready. I kind of just put my music on, or I'll put a TV show on in the background and just kind of zone out. So today's going to be pretty fun. I'm really excited to show you guys how I've been doing my makeup lately. I've been kind of doing a really light, summery, glowy kind of look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I do that, as well as sitting down and having a little chit chat with me, just keep watching. So I had to just go run and grab Lola's heated blanket, and hopefully she'll just sit behind me and be good for this video because she was getting kind of fussy earlier. I'm not sure why, but I took a shower this morning and then I just blow dried my hair rough. I didn't really style it while I was blow drying it, and I just put a couple little products in it. I put some Rock and Oil in it and then some volumizing mousse from L'Oreal. I use this stuff from L'Oreal. This is the Boosted Air Whipped Densifying Foam. This really helps to give your hair lots of blowout, volume, and gives your roots like a really good lift as well. So I blow dry my hair with that, and then I let some vitamin E oil and Egyptian Magic sit on my skin this morning for about a half an hour. So now that my hair is totally dry, I'm just going to put it out of the way and start with my makeup. I love using this Clean Clear Morning Burst Gel Moisturizer on my skin before I put makeup on. It just really helps to kind of give everything a nice clean surface, and it makes your skin really, really soft. My skin right now is kind of in a weird breakout stage, and I don't know what the heck has been going on. I'm on a new medicine for migraines, and I feel like it's starting to make my skin break out like crazy, but nonetheless, I mean, at least it's not migraines, so what can you do? For primer today, I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional. I absolutely love this primer. It helps your makeup go on really smooth, and I actually just put this all over my face, including on my eyelids, just to save an extra step later on. So all you need is like a little tiny bit. And then I like to kind of press this into my skin. If you smear it all over, it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. So if you just press it all over, it will end up looking really smooth. And then I'm going to let that sit on for a second while I mix my foundation. Now lately, and for actually a while now, I've been loving this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I have been using this for a while now. I am in the color 208 Sun Beige. This really matches me well when I have a little bit of summer color on my skin left. And then I'm also going to be adding some MAC Strobe Cream. This is a liquid highlighter from MAC, and this really helps to give your foundation a really nice glow and helps it stay nice and hydrated looking. So what I have here is a little metal palette, and I just used this yesterday. That's why it's kind of looking a little bit dirty. So I'll put about that much of the foundation on there, and then I will put couple drops of my strobe cream like that, and then mix them together. Lately I've been doing it like this just to give myself like a really nice custom glow. This foundation's glowy as it is, but adding this strobe cream really helps to kind of brighten up the whole look. And then I'm going to be taking my little kabuki brush. I'm kind of bummed out because I lost the handle on one that looked like this. This one's starting to shed, so I'm not going to use that one, but I am going to use this little nub of one just to blur everything in. People have been asking me lately if I still like my beauty blender. I do, but I need to get a new one, and I threw my other one away just because it was getting kind of grimy, and it's just one of those things that I always mean to pick up, but I never remember it when I'm out. I just sometimes feel like a brush is a little bit easier, and with a beauty blender you have to remember to get it wet, and you have to remember to keep it really clean. I really feel like my beauty blender made me break out a lot, and I think it was because I couldn't clean it as thoroughly as it needed to be cleaned, and I kept that thing pretty clean, but there's only so many layers of makeup and oil that can get on it before it starts to be like not usable at all anymore. So you guys have really been loving my homemaking videos, which makes me really happy because I love making homemaking videos for you guys. I love making cooking and cleaning videos, and I do like making beauty videos. You guys still ask for them from time to time, but I feel like my homemaking videos are a lot more popular, and I actually enjoy doing them because I get to kill two birds with one stone. So not only am I getting the house clean, but I actually get to document it and share it with you guys. So I really enjoy doing those kind of videos. If you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you leave them down below. For concealer, I'm using my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the color Yellow. I actually need to pick up a new one of these because I'm getting kind of low. But this is a really great under eye. Hi babe, what's up? It's a really great under eye concealer. It just has that yellow undertone that really helps to cancel out that bluish purple tone. What's the matter? I can't hold you right now, babe. I can't. Mama's gonna do her makeup. So, putting a little bit of that underneath my eyes, and then I'll also use that on top of my eyelid as well. The older I've been getting, thinner my eyelids are, and I can start to see like little veins through them, which I never really had before. But what can you do? Why are you so fussy? Why don't you go sit down and play with your bone, okay? I'll go play with you as soon as I'm done, I promise. I'm setting my under eyes with the NARS translucent powder. And I'm not really gonna put powder all over my whole face just because I don't want that like really cakey look. I wanna keep it as glowy as possible, but just to kind of set a thick veil of powder underneath my eyes. So that way, when I go back in with my eyeshadow, if I have any fallout, I can take whatever powder is left over on the bottom and just sweep it off my face, and it makes it all nice and clean. For my eyebrows today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil, and I'm in the color medium brown. I just picked this up this past weekend because I was desperately needing a new eyebrow pencil, and I've purchased this one from Anastasia, however you want to say it. I've been purchasing this one for years, and I really love the way that it looks. It's super natural, and it just helps to give like a very feathered out, just very pretty look. So I'm going with that. So this past weekend, Ryan and I were watching Netflix, and we were trying to find something to watch, and the new Bill Nye children's show, I guess I thought it was a children's show, I don't think it should be, but we watched an episode of it, and I could not believe some of the things that they were teaching on that show. I mean, I remember Bill Nye from when I was in school, and I never remember it being even remotely suggestive, but I just felt like the Bill Nye show was just like really raunchy, and it made me really uncomfortable because I'm like, why is Bill Nye like going there? Like, why is he talking about this kind of thing? And what I think is kind of crazy, and I know that people are gonna probably disagree with me on this, but this is my channel, so if you don't like it, you don't have to watch my videos. But I know that there are probably people that agree with me, and I just feel like I'm using Gimme Brow from Benefit over my brows. I just feel like when you're a little kid and you're learning about science and you're learning about, you know, everything that goes into science. I remember when we were in elementary school learning like the growing up program, and you learn about puberty and you learn about like sex on a very basic level, and just kind of like growing up sorts of questions. And I remember being that young, wondering why the heck they were showing us that already, because I didn't feel like my mind was ready for it. Obviously every school district's different, and every school has different like rules and like morals that it follows. But if my kids were learning some of the stuff, if I had kids, first of all, if I had kids and I found out that their teacher was playing the new Bill Nye for them when they were in like elementary school or middle school, I would be so mad. Just because, you know, take your opinion out of it for yourself, out of the equation. You may or may not agree with some of the things he said. I happen to be in the camp of not agreeing with most of what he said. There was a lot of like open racism, and there was just a lot of open like hatred towards people that are white, which I think is equally as unacceptable as it would be if a white person were to say something about somebody of a different ethnic group. They really dug deep into making fun of white people on that show, which I thought was very strange, and I don't think it's a good thing to teach our children. Another thing that I thought was kind of strange on that show was the fact that he was trying to explain gender fluidity or sexual fluidity to children, or basically anyone that's watching the show. I mean, I turned it on thinking it was going to be a children's show, and I could not believe the mature content that was on there. I would not be happy if I found out my kid was watching that, just because it's so confusing for them at that age, and children have no idea about sex. on any really level. At least they shouldn't. And what they do know shouldn't be just, you know, they need to learn that from their parents. I feel like Bill Nye shouldn't be teaching children about being able to choose your own gender, and I know that that's just like the norm in our world right now, but I think kids need to stay kids as long as humanly possible, and I think just giving our children a bunch of crazy information to digest when they're young and impressionable is not that good of an idea. So for my eyes today, I'm going to be using these e.l.f. Baked Shadows. One is called Enchanted, and then the other one is called Toasted. These are just really pretty, shimmery, summery shadows, and I've been wearing these a lot, like just kind of for a daily look. I'm not really going for anything crazy today. I'm not even going to put eyeliner on, probably just mascara. And if you're wondering, I burned myself in the oven here, and it just looks horrible, but it actually matches. I have a scar over here from the oven too. And I have 2 scars on the inside of my arm from Lola scratching me, so everyone has marks. So I'm taking that toasted color and just putting it into my crease. I don't know. I just feel like nowadays kids aren't really able to stay children anymore. They have way too much information handed to them through their iPads and their phones, and like when we were younger, you know, if we wanted to know something about something we shouldn't be learning about, we couldn't just go on our phone and Google it like unfiltered. I mean, I grew up very sheltered, but I'm thankful for that because I was able to have a really nice childhood and I wasn't worrying about, you know, who was running our country and why we should hate them. I wasn't just like, that kind of stuff wasn't even on my radar. And I feel like nowadays kids are just taught by so many other people, so many different influences, from the media to, you know, kids at school. It's kind of very difficult these days to keep your kids sheltered at any level. And I think that's kind of sad. I wonder all the time about what kind of world my kids will live in one day, because I'm getting to that age now where that's kind of on my radar a little bit more. But, you know, you can't change the world. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm just going to put a couple coats on each eye. I like going kind of bold with mascara these days just because I haven't been wearing eyeliner. It's been a little bit too hot out. I'm getting low on this mascara. Comment below and let me know if you guys have a favorite drugstore mascara that you swear by and keep going back to repurchase. I know for me, mine are the L'Oreal Telescopic, the one that I'm using right now, and then also the Voluminous Carbon Black. These 2 mascaras are just, I think, the best ones that you can get from the drugstore. And I'm not a huge expensive mascara person because I use it so much that I can't justify spending $25 on a tube of mascara. Back in the day, I used to work for commercials, so I used to work on photo shoot sets, and I did some work with Vera Bradley, I did some work with Adidas, and I've just done some pretty cool photo shoots. And I know that all that we used on set when we were doing makeup for people was drugstore mascara, just because we normally would have our 2 or 3 models for the day. You would just go out, buy them their mascara, and then write it off as like a work expense. And that way they just got to take the tube home with them, and you can use as much as you want. You can layer it really thick. So one good thing about drugstore mascara is that they do tend to clump up a little bit more, but I think that that's kind of a good thing on some mascaras because you want that fullness. Okay, so mascara's done. I'm just gonna let my mascara dry for a little bit, and a really nice tip that I have for you guys if you get mascara on your eyelids like I do is wait for your mascara to dry completely and then go in with a dry Q-tip and just kind of brush it off. It won't ruin your eyeshadow. Like if you lick it or if you get it under some water, it will smudge your liner, your eyeshadow. But if you just leave the Q-tip dry, it comes right off. I'm going in with this Hard Candy bronzer and just gonna kind of use my big brush to sweep that extra powder off and just give my cheeks a little bit of color. I don't like to go too crazy with face products, but I do like a little bit of bronzer. Just because, as you can tell, my face is a lot lighter than my body is. I try not to get any sun on my face if I can help it, maybe for like 5 minutes, but after that I like to keep my face covered. So then I'm also going to be using my NARS Multiple. This is a stick like cream blush. This is in the color Orgasm, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks. And then I'm just going to use my finger to rub it out. I love this stuff. It's so pretty for summer. What? And then I'm actually going over it with the Orgasm Powder Blush, just to give it a little bit of extra holding power. And then for my highlighter, I'll be using MAC Soft and Gentle. This is my go-to. Lola, hush. Just pop that on my cheeks. And then I also like to put a little bit of highlighter onto my collarbones, just to kind of bring them out a little bit. And then I'll also put a little bit on my shoulder. Just kind of use whatever's left over on my brush and do it like that. And then my makeup's done. I'm not gonna do lips right away just because I'm not sure what I'm wearing yet. And I want to make sure that my lips go with my outfit and everything like that. So I just like to clip my hair out of the way. And then I'm going in with my 1 1/4 inch curling iron from Bedhead. I've mentioned this so many times, I absolutely love it. And I'm just gonna be doing kind of like a loose beachy wave. So you just wanna take your piece of hair, and then when you wrap it, you gotta like flick your wrist like that so that the hair lays on there in kind of like a waved motion, and then it will give your hair like a beachy wave look instead of like super tight bouncy curl. And that's the way that I like to wear it most of the time. A couple people have been asking me if I plan on doing my own hair and makeup for my wedding, and I think I want to, but I'm not exactly sure if that's something that I want to kind of commit to doing, because I don't want to get down to my wedding day and then just be like totally nervous and mess it all up and then not have someone as a backup who's like calm, cool, and collected. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do as far as my makeup for my wedding goes, but I'm getting really excited. Our wedding is only in a couple of months and planning is going really well. We've got all of our big things done, our venue, the church, we got our honeymoon booked. There's just a couple little details that we still have to nail down. I'm just so excited to see what our pictures look like. I can't wait to just be like on the beach on our honeymoon looking back through our wedding pictures. I'm just really, really excited. And I feel really blessed to have Ryan in my life. He has been the most amazing guy I've ever met, and I just feel like I'm really lucky to have him. He's my best friend, and we're both just so excited for our wedding. Just wanted to be here already. Like, I'm just ready for the wedding planning part of this to be done. I'm just gonna leave my curls, well, maybe I will spray them a little bit. I'm using this Got To Be mesmerizing hairspray. I love this stuff. It is kind of humid today, so we'll give a little extra hairspray. And then I really like sectioning my hair when I'm styling it. It just helps to keep it all neat, and that way you know that you're not like missing a piece in the back. So I'm almost to 10,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I remember hitting my first 1,000 subscribers and thinking like I had made it. And I had no idea that I was gonna be able to do this like as a full-time job. And the only way that I can do that is because of you guys. So thank you so much for making all of my dreams come true. When I started YouTube, it was just a hobby. And I had no idea that I would be hitting 10,000 subscribers and being able to say that I'm a YouTuber. Like, when I talk to people in person now, I was used to saying that I nannied, and I was used to saying that I was a hairdresser. I used to work in salons. So I never really found what I thought I really wanted to do. I did like working on commercials and photo shoots. It was fun, but it was just not that much fun to work for other people. I'm one of those people that I thrive when I make my own goals and kind of be my own boss. So I enjoy making YouTube videos so much, and thank you guys so much for watching, because I could not do this without you, and I'm just so excited to see what the future has to hold as far as my YouTube channel goes, because I plan on keeping it going for as long as I can. I absolutely love making videos for you guys. So I want to play a little game, and I didn't announce that I'm actually doing a giveaway in this video just because I wanted to see who made it this far. But for those of you who have made it this far in this video, I'm going to give you an extra entry into my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, which is going to be happening as soon as I hit 10,000 subscribers. But I thought it would be fun to kind of throw a little monkey wrench in the whole situation and give those of you who have made it this far in the video an opportunity to get a second entry into my video. So all you have to do to get a secret surprise second entry is leave a comment down below and use the word pineapple somewhere in a sentence. That can say, you know, I love pineapples, or pineapple is my favorite fruit. Just use the code word pineapple and I will make sure that your username gets a second entry into my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, which is going to be happening as soon as I hit 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I will be doing a huge announcement for you guys so you'll know for sure how to enter, and I will keep a separate list of who commented something about pineapple, the code word, in the bottom of this video comments, and you guys will get an extra entry. I'm going to be having 10 lucky winners. I'm so excited for this giveaway, you guys. I'm going to have 10 winners, which means you have even more chance of winning it, and I'm going to be giving away so many of my favorite things. This has been the biggest giveaway that I've planned for you guys, and I can't wait for you to see it. Stay tuned for the announcement of that giveaway, and don't tell anybody in the bottom bar below. Just leave me a comment using the word pineapple, and that will be the code word for me to give you an extra entry. And then the only other thing that you'll have to do is make sure that you're a subscriber of my channel. And I also want you guys to be following me on Instagram because I love being friends with you guys on Instagram. I see all of your comments and messages, and I love just like meeting new people through YouTube. It's been such a blessing. And yeah, code word pineapple. I'll give you guys a hint actually. I want to show you one thing that I'll be giving away just because I have been making these like crazy lately, and I've already made 10 of them that I'm going to be giving away to you guys. So just a sneak peek at what I'm going to be giving away in all of my favorites baskets. I have all of these custom blinged EOS lip balms, and I'm going to be giving one away in each one of my baskets. So let me know which color you guys would be interested in, and yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. So while my curls are cooling, I'm just going to put on this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Ibiza. It's like a really pretty hot pink matte kind of shade, like a raspberry. Just grab some Kleenex, and I'm just gonna blot this because I just want to stain. I don't really want to look like I have a ton of lipstick on. I just want that subtle color. So now that my curls are cool, I'm gonna push my chair down a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, my curls are cool. So I parted my hair in the middle when I started this, but what I'm gonna do is flip my part. And this is really gonna give you that like soft bend in the front. I just kind of like to take it on a diagonal from like right over the point of my left eyebrow. I just like to break my curls out a little bit. I don't like them when they're too tight. Just like them when they're nice in like cotton candy waves. So then I'm taking my Fructis Texture Tease. I've mentioned this in favorites videos many times. And then I will just spray this through my ends, a little bit up at the root. And then one final hairspray. And then take my little comb and just kind of fluff it, make it nice and pretty and big. And then like the little tuck there, toss that behind the shoulder. And then on this side, same thing. But see this piece right here, this bend in the front is exactly how I want it, but these ends still need to be flipped back. So I'll just take the very ends of that and not mess with the top part of the curl. And then just kind of curl it so that way there's still that bend, but it tucks neatly behind the rest of your hair. So then same thing with this. Go into the Texture Tease, break it all up. And then back in with my volumizing comb. This one backwards too, actually. It's all about like just going back and touching up the pieces that you need. Perfect. And then I like to kind of fold this piece back and spray. And then I'll just kind of smooth it. Give it a last little poof. And that's how I do my hair like this. You guys have been really wanting to see one of these chatty get ready with me videos for a long time, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and go get dressed, and I'll show you guys what I decided to wear. Today I decided to wear my red sunflower print romper. I absolutely love this for summer. It's super comfortable, and I'm wearing a size small. This is from Target. I absolutely love how comfy it is, and I love the pockets as well. And then for my shoes, I just paired them with these brown and gold sandals that I got from TJ Maxx. I hope you guys enjoyed this getting ready with me video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up as well as subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.